Sorry guys, technical difficulties. My bad. Okay. I have to go and I have to share it again. So, let me see here. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm so sorry. All right. I have one more spot and then I'm good to go. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm back. Hopefully you guys will find me. Oh, I know where I need to share that. Duh. Ghost, what do you eat? Oh, go girl, Ghost. That's just the ferrets, huh? Playing. Yeah, it's just the ferrets. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Oh. Hi. Sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. Technical difficulties. Are you guys back? There we go. Technical difficulties. It was my fault. It was my technical difficulty. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Okay, Wazzy is still here. Okay, good. Good. Because I was, I feel so bad. So, Wazzy, right in the middle of it all. I'm so sorry. So you got the 10 of Cups for the prosperity of your home and your family and everything else. So you got that for your finances. And you got the 4 of Swords. Again, it just keeps coming up today. But you got the 4 of Swords, which is the respite, which is the respite meaning to relax, to rest, to allow yourself to that time to let go of everything else that you're dealing with and just breathe and allow the universe to come to you with its love and to fill you with all the love that it has. And I feel like for some of this is sometimes we tend to run and try and push certain people in our family to be a certain way, and sometimes we just need to take a step back and rest. And I'm just as guilty, trust me, I'm very guilty of it myself. Like with my kids, I'm like, just do it, and then I want to push them to make them do it, and then I sometimes have to go, you know, if I just take a step back and I show them, you know, the way with love, it might, you know, it'll help them to want to do it a little bit more. Anyway, and then the Prince of Discs, I don't know, see the pragmatic, see how he's holding that globe in his belly. The old book, I think, or either the long version of it, talks about how he's holding it like he's pregnant, because he's holding it like he's keeping it all together by like a rebirth almost, and bringing everything together and having a different and new idea. But I also feel like you're pregnant full of ideas. There's all these ideas that you have, all these things, like bits and pieces all over, that if you can bring them together and cause by resting and thinking about it, you can bring all these pieces together, and then you'll have that prosperity. Okay? So that's what that is, and I'm so sorry. I feel so bad, but I fixed it. It won't happen again. I promise. Literally, it was just a plug. It was just a plug. It just unplugged. Just gone. Unplugged. Everything was done. Hello, Rachel. How are you? How's it going? You're very welcome. Hi, phlebotomy. Terry, you are after Haley. Kristen is next if they're here. And then Bob. I hope everybody can come back. So it's Kristen, Bob, Debbie, and then Tammy, Tara, Haley. Tara, you're here, so I will do yours first. And then Kayla, did you? I already did yours, right? Or did I not yet? I have not done yours yet, huh? Terry, can you bring that down to one question? Either who is my spirit guide or what does my spirit guide want to tell me? One or the other. If you would like a full reading and get all of that information, you can message me, and I do full readings as well. But on my free lives, I only do one question at a time. Okay. Tara. Tara, what does Tara need to hear today? Okay. You're welcome. Tara. Weird puppy. You okay? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tara. What does Tara need to hear today? What does Tara need to hear? Oh, okay, well, I guess that's it. Oh, this is funny, Tara. I don't know if you saw me do this earlier. So, I got this card earlier, but it was about weather. Somebody was like, somebody asked a question like, what are the signs, and does anybody know anything about the signs and something else? And like, can you know, intuition, and who can predict what the weather's going to be like in the south? And this card popped up and I laughed so hard, like, because everyone's talking about the snow down there already in the south, and I was like, well, I guess you're going to have to get your golden sled and your golden eagle, and you're going to have to be ready to go through it. Okay, so I did get the 5 of discs, which is definitely talking about you worrying about something. You definitely have a lot on your mind. There's a lot to be concerned about. A lot of thinking through some stuff because you're worried about things. But there's nothing really to worry about. I feel like I do feel like you need to surrender, and you have the Hanging Man here, so it's definitely saying, look, just let it sit for a while. Don't jump on anything right now. Just let it sit. Let it be what it is. Let your chakras and everything align. Let everything start balancing out. And then you got the Prince of Cups, which is talking about emotions and being expressive and expressing yourself. I think this is to do with what it is that you want to do. And I think this has to do with the crystals and stuff. The Prince of Cups for that, though, let me read it. I don't want, there's King of Cups, Prince. Okay, so it's an invitation to explore ways in which you are applying your thought to your feelings and communicating these ideas with others. To explore which direction you are putting your energy toward based on your feelings. The Prince of Cups may also symbolize a person in your life who is clever and open-minded, whose artistry might not appear to be obvious at first, yet their power is magnificent when revealed. That is you. That's exactly what I was talking about. For you, it is saying you are that person who is clever and open-minded. That your artistry may not appear to be obvious at first, yet your power is magnificent when revealed. And I feel like this definitely has to do with your crystals and stuff, and your ideas with all of that stuff. Surrender to that thought process, surrender to yourself, and just hang there for a little bit, let it be what it is, right? And you're worrying about it, but this card is letting you know that you're actually worrying about it, but you don't need to. Don't worry about it so much. This is definitely, I feel like it's a path you're supposed to go down. Give it a shot. Let me see here. Oh, hi Brooke, how are you? Good to see you. Would love a reading today. Okay, let me write your name down on my handy dandy notebook. And that was for Tara. Hello Nick, how are you? How's it going? Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Ah. This was for Tara, not Terry. Tara. That's phlebotomy on here. Her name is Tara. She was on here earlier as Tara. Yes, yes, that's exactly what you need to do. You need to think through all the possibilities. Is Kristen still here? Did Kristen come back? Or Bob? Or Debbie? Do we still have a Kristen, a Bob, and a Debbie? Or did they disappear on us? That's okay. I was wondering why you kept answering. I was like, what? That was for Tara. Tara. T-A-R-A. Tara. With her crystals. You were probably like, what are you talking about? I don't have crystals. What do you mean? What crystals? Hi, Nick. Yes, of course you can be on the list. All right, so Kristen is not here. I don't think Bob came back. I don't think Debbie came back. I don't think Tammy came back. Haley. Is Haley here? I thought I saw Haley. Did I see a Haley? I love my crystals. These are only some of my crystals, but like my necklaces. This is my tourmaline for grounding and protection. My white crystals. Some of my amethyst. These aren't everything, but they're some of the things. My rose quartz that my son, I don't know how, but he broke. He's 3, but he broke it. But it still works. It's just fine. It's just fine. I know, they're so cute. Yes. Yes, phlebotomy. Yes, Tara. I know, I love the heart-shaped ones. So, you know what? I'm going to show you guys something because when I first started out with all this, I wanted tools, I wanted crystals, I wanted all these things, but I didn't know where to even start. So I put together a box, and you can go to metaphysicalspiritlabs.com. It should be in the description of this video, wherever it is, whether it's at YouTube, Facebook, or here on Twitch. And you can go there and you can get this box. It is $25 plus shipping and handling. And this is the box that you will get. And in it, my mother's, see? In the box, you will get your own sage stick. And then you will get a abalone shell with it. And then, so you can, what it does is enhances the properties that are in this and helps to clear out any negative and bring in the light and the light and higher vibrational energies to help you to do anything, basically, your readings, anything you want to do. And then you will also get a selenite, which brings in all strong positive energy. This one is mine back here, but you'll get your own selenite stick, which brings in all that high vibrational, loving, universal energy. And then you'll get your own tourmaline, which is this black one that pushes out all the negativity, and it helps you to ground yourself. And then you will also get your own set of chakra crystals. And then you will get on the back, it will explain to you which crystal is for which and what it does. And you can look it up more, you know, and then find out even more stuff that it does. And then with all of that, you also get a little necklace that you can put your own stone in. Like if you're drawn to a specific stone that day, you put your stone in there, and then you can wear it all day. Your mother started tapping. That's awesome. And then you also get 2 roasted dandelion root teas that helps to detox your body of things. It helps just to detox and remove all the toxins and stuff that are in your body that you eat throughout the day. And you know, I would only do like once a month or once a week, depending on the person. Once every 2 weeks. And then you get a surprise. Every box has a different surprise. So it could be jewelry. It can be a deck of a deck of tarot, not tarot, a deck of oracle cards, or another stone. Anything that I feel that you might want or need in your life, or whatever is available at the time. So that is the box. It is $25 plus shipping and handling for anybody who would like it. Let me know, and you can order it through, and I will, there's a link here, I believe, in the description on where you can get it. Meditation type whistle things that are pretty cool. I have no idea what that is, but that sounds amazing. Yes, the stream came back, Bob, and you are next because everybody else disappeared. That's really funny though that as soon as I finished your reading, your mother came and started tapping. They are pretty funny. And then there's my beautiful ghost pumpkin. And okay, my question was, does my person want to spend more time with me? Let me see if I can find where's my handy dandy pendulum? There it is, my handy dandy pendulum. Bob wants to know if their person wants to spend more time with them. All right, ready? Oops, ready, stop. All right. Bob would like to know if the person that their person wants to spend more time with them. I don't know if you can see, but it's coming back and forth. That is a definite yes. And it was a pretty quick one, too. It was just like, yes, yes. So there's your answer. But I feel like if they are busy, that it's definitely because it's just they really are busy. They really do want to spend time with them. It's like instant, yes, they do. So don't feel like they're doing it just to ignore you or anything else. I feel like they're just having a difficult time right now being able to get the time to do that. Okay, so, and this also could be a time for you to pull out your 4 of Swords and take that time to rest. You have time to rest. Take that time. I bet you if I did this, that card would jump out too, just like it has been all day. Yes, I feel like he is learning how to balance both. Like this is kind of new for him. He's still kind of trying to figure out how to work it, but Yeah, don't feel so weird. He's just kind of trying to figure it out, balance it, and not wanting to. I feel like in a sense he's not wanting to throw himself into a relationship right now, but at the same time he really likes you, but he doesn't know what to do with himself during this time while he's hanging out with his friends still and everything, and has all this stuff that he's had scheduled, but he likes you, but he's kind of scared. He's not sure yet. He's still kind of unsure. So, but he does want to spend more time with you because I feel like that's the way he's going to get to know you better, and he wants to, but he just is torn, learning how to balance it all. Let's see, that was Bob. Okay, so Debbie, Tammy, Kristen, or Haley, are any of you here? Again? Oh my gosh, these people are relentless. Don't do that. Pause. Okay. Horrible, horrible people, I swear. Not very nice. Okay. So. There's Haley, there's Haley. Okay. I'm going to do Haley's and then, oh, Brooke sent a donation. May I get on the list for a reading? Brooke will be after, as soon as I finish with Haley, I will do Brooke's. Yes, of course. Oh no, they are. Oh no, is my Facebook thing, is it? Okay, so it did go off. All right. It will be Bob, or no, Haley, and then Brooke, and then Bob. I mean, Haley, Brooke, and then Terry is what I meant. I apologize. I misspoke. Haley, Brooke, and then Terry. Writing numbers next to you. There she is. She's back. Okay, wow. Okay, Haley. One of your cards just popped out. Oh, I like this one. Oh, I like this one that you got. The first one that you got. Ooh. You got two of the really cool cards. And, okay, so. You got the Wizard, which used to be in this deck. It used to be the Fool, I think it was. No, it's the Child and the Fool, right? So the Wizard is talking about the power of creation. You're able to create right now. The energy that you're in right now is you're able to create whatever you want to do, wherever you want to go. The next step is on you, and use your mind to create that moment. Yes, Nick, you are on my list. So it is Haley, Brooke, Terry, and then you. Unless other people have come in from before. Oh, Kristen! Kristen is here! Yay! Kristen! So, Kristen will be in front of you. Because she was here in the other one. But I had technical difficulties and then I had to come back. So, Kristen will be, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, And then Nick, you will be 5. So this is Haley's. Haley is, you got the Wizard, which is talking about your creation. You can create the energy right now that you want to do. And then you got the Hanged Man saying, oops, I put him upside down. Poor guy. The Hanged Man saying that the energy right now that you are able to create right now is because all the energy around you is also saying you can't, you're kind of stale. You're in a stalemate. You're kind of stuck. There's not a lot you can do. You can't move forward. You can't move backwards. You can't move to either side, which is why you're able to create this energy. And if you do, and you create the energy that you want to do that's within your soul, that goes in the right direction, that's for the highest and greatest good, you will get the wheel of flow, which is literally the wheel of fortune. You will have fortune coming towards you because the wheel of flow allows that energy to keep going and continue to give and give and give whatever it is that you need back to you. Okay, so you got the Wizard, which is creating that energy, the Hanged Man, which is saying it's because right now you're kind of stuck. There's nowhere for you to go. So allow you to use that time and that you're where you're stuck to create this energy, and it will cause that fortune to happen for you. Okay, Haley? And then Brooke, you are next, dear. And what did you want, Brooke? Did you want a mediumship reading where I speak to a person who has passed? If you would like that, you can put that in, send me a picture of your past loved one right here to this Facebook, which is facebook.com/comedian medium, and I will go look at the picture and I can do a reading that way. Or I can do a, you have no idea how accurate that is. So are you in a place right now where you're kind of stuck? You're not able to move forward or backward, or you're just like career-wise, you're just kind of not really going anywhere, right? You have no idea how accurate that is. You're so welcome, Haley. You're so welcome. So Haley is done. Next is Brooke. I'm doing Brooke's right now. What did Brooke want? Did she want a? Did you want a tarot reading? A mediumship? Woo. Well, I got cards pulling out. I got cards jumping out for you, Brooke. Ooh, good cards too. Okay. All right, good. They're just jumping out for you, so I'm just saying. All right, what does Brooke need to hear today? What else does Brooke need to hear today? What else does Brooke need? Ooh, here it is. All right, Brooke. Yeah. All right, so you got the 2 of discs, which is talking about change is the only constant in the world. So like you got the yin and the yang, so you got the positive and the negative that come into your life as it is. You have the full spectrum of the colors of the chakras, and the only thing in your life that is the constant is change. But also you have a change that's happening right now, a big change. I don't know what it is, but I did get the Empress, and the Empress also holds the Earth as if she's pregnant. She is pregnant with the energy of the Earth. She's talking about, she is the nurturer. She's a motherly, nurturing energy that comes in and helps to nurture, whether you are nurturing someone else or someone is nurturing you. I feel like with you, Brooke, this is you nurturing others. This is talking about your energy and how it nurtures others. Okay, and in that change and through that nurturing, you are finding your happiness. You're finding that spot in the world where you feel like you are, your cups are overflowing. You are at a good point. You are happy. You are grateful, and you are moving forward with that. I don't know I almost want to say this means that you're pregnant, but I don't think so. I think the change is something else that is like a pregnant idea, something that's there, that's being nurtured, that's being pulled in. And I don't know if there's like small children involved in this, but I do feel like that could be it. Maybe you are becoming nurturing, you are becoming a mother of another person, very, very possibly like a small child. If you're a teacher or a, you know, you started babysitting, something like that. But whatever it is, you are starting to find that true happiness in your soul because of this change that is causing this to happen through you. Okay? Brooke, and I feel like you need to just keep moving forward with that. Don't step back. Don't pull away. Yeah, that happens to me too sometimes, Bob. Okay, Tara, I'll talk to you later. Bye, phlebotomy. Okay, Brooke, does that make sense to you, honey? I don't feel like that you're pregnant, but I'm not the best when it comes to pregnancy readings. I don't do them because I'm not very good at them. But I do feel like in this particular sense, in this situation, you are definitely coming into a change that's bringing that nurturing energy into you that you are finding true happiness with. It's something that you didn't realize that you had in you that was so innate. Does that make sense? So, yes, I feel like that whatever that this is, it has to do with the nurturing side of you, and it's helping you to, and you're feeling very fulfilled through that nurturing of energy for yourself. And I feel like for you, it is definitely bringing in that energy, and it's fulfilling you in some way. But I'm glad you're not pregnant, because I didn't feel like that, but I'm very bad at those. I just thought that's interesting. Terry, you are next. Terry, 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 you are next. And you wanted a tarot reading, correct? So it'll be Terry, Kristen, Nick, and then it will be Tanu, and then I think that is it. I think we are done for the day after Tanu. Terry, are you still here? Yeah, I feel like these are big changes for you. Huge changes. And it's definitely bringing out that nurturing side of you somehow. And maybe, I wonder, is it that you're at home and that nurturing at home while you're working is part of that change, and that's why you're happy? Even though they're big changes and it's scary, I feel like you are feeling fulfilled and happy through it. Anyway, next, Terry. Terry, dear. Terry. Where is Terry? Oh, okay. She's from Facebook, so it'll take a while for her to answer. The Facebook ones take forever to answer, because Facebook takes forever to send information and get it back. This thing is so big on my head, I feel like a little kid sometimes with these on. They don't want to lay down. Stay. Nope, not gonna stay. It's gonna be wild and crazy. It's okay. It's my personality. I'm wild and crazy. Just do whatever. Fine. Whatever. Look at my hair. Just whatever. Sure. It works for me. Terry. 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 So this one isn't done. This one is a done. 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 Okay. Terry, Terry. I'm sure there's a song out there that talks about a Terry, isn't it? Oh no. Well, I guess I'll just do it, and then she can come back and watch it later. So, Terry, what does Terry need to hear today? Ooh, hers are flying out too. What does Terry need to hear today? What does Terry need to hear today? You know what? this last card is going to be from this deck, I think. Really? Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting, Rebecca. Okay, sure. We can set one up. Just message me, and I will get to it as soon as I'm done here. And we will figure out when I can do the reading for you. Woo! There it is. There it is. Yep. Yep. This is it. All right. So Terry got a card that it's the Five of Cups. It's talking about loss. See how they have nothing in their cups. They're in the desert. As you can see, like even the Scorpion, which is funny because I think it's because it's the Scorpio, which we are in the Scorpio right now. The time of the Scorpio right now, and it's talking about loss. It's talking about something is no longer there, whether it's money or a person or something that used to help to provide for you and nurture you and give your body and give you what you need to continue to move forward. It is no longer there. There's definitely a loss there. However, then you got the way. This is talking about the energy. There's nothing you could have done. There's nothing you can do. The energy that's there is the way. It is what it is, basically. There's nothing you can do to change that energy in and of itself. The energy that's outside of you that caused this loss, you did nothing wrong. Yes, Terry, this is your reading. No, you didn't miss it, Kristen. You didn't miss it. You're number 4. So let's see here. I'm on number 3 now. So it's going to be Terry, Kristen, Nick, and then Tanu. Terry, Kristen, Nick, and then Tanu. So this is Terry's card. The way. So you got the loss, which is talking about, you lost something that helps to nurture you, to help you to grow, to help you to keep moving forward in some way. And it's talking about your personal growth when it talks about the moving forward. It's talking about that's like water is essential, right? So there's no water. They have no water. They feel like they're dying out in the desert. They've lost something that helps them to sustain their nutrition. And then of course you got the little Scorpion down here for Scorpio. We're in the time of the Scorpio, so that's interesting. But then you got the way, which is talking about the energy. You cannot change that energy. The energy just is what it is. Universal energy. You bring that in, and it is what it is sometimes. It just kind of becomes that energy that you feel like that loss is something that you could have done to change. This is letting you know that no, there's no way you could have changed that energy. It is what it is. There's no changing it. However, then you got this card, which is talking about, it says, oneness is my true nature. So remember that in this moment of loss, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Oneness is my true nature. You did have that loss. It is hurting you. Oh, I'm sorry, Kayla. Network is an issue. And it's letting you know that that energy that is the way, that universal energy, that's all part of you. And even though you feel like you've had some loss and you feel like you're not able to continue to move forward, it will happen. It is just the way that the energy was at the moment. It doesn't mean it's going to stay that way forever. And you got the presence of love will always cast out fear. And I love how it shows it in like the dark area. So it feels like this is your loss, right? The night, the loss. However, this pink moon or the red moon that they call that, it is still there, and it's showing you that love, that energy of love is still there with you. And even though you feel like you're scared because you've lost something, some energy is lost, will you please just, oh my goodness, one of these days, I swear. Man, I swear. Anyway, the presence of love will always cast out fear. Oh my goodness, this thing is being a little bit testy with me all of a sudden. Oh my. There we go. The presence of love will always cast out fear. Man, that was like 10 minutes of not cooperating. Okay? So it's saying that you do have some things in your life that obviously you have had no control over and have caused you to feel like you have lost yourself or lost something that you felt was energetically necessary for your survival or for your living. But this is not true because one, it wasn't your energy that did it. It was just all of the universe's energy, which is why it's talking about the oneness is my true nature. So you bring on all that energy and you realize it's just sometimes part of the energy that happens in the world. But if you cast out that fear, if you bring in that love, right, your own presence of love and the oneness of the energy of the universal love, then you will cast out that fear and no longer have to worry about that thing that you've been afraid of. I feel like this has to do with a life-changing, life-altering thing. This is like not something that you want to take lightly. I feel like this is something that you really want to take to heart and really think about it and go over it and over and over it in your head. Okay, Terry? This is very, very deep. Rewatch it over and over again. Hello, Kayla! Yes, you're back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so you are after Tanu, it looks like. Let me see. So Kristen, you are next. Kristen, you are neck. Whew. Alright, Kristen, you are next. And then it will be Nick, and then Tanu, and then it will be Kayla. And then I'm done for the day. You're very welcome, Terry. You're very welcome. All right, Nick, are you, yeah. No, Kristen, are you still here? No, you did not miss your reading, Kristen. You are next. You are next. Kristen is also neck, apparently. You're very welcome, Terry. You're very welcome. All right, Kristen. Kristen, what does Kristen need to hear today? What does Kristen... Woo! Hers went. Flying on a ship. And our favorite rocket ship. Flying through the sky. Little Einstein. Yay! Kristen's next. All right, Kristen, you got the 8 of discs, the star, and then the Hierophant. You can see that on the bottom, but yes. So these are the 3 cards that you got, and we're going to start with the 8 of discs, which popped out first. This one went flying out, so you are definitely worked very hard, and you've gotten to a point you're in light. Everything is being illuminated. You are seeing the fruit of your labor. The only thing is, there is somebody in your garden that you need to keep an eye on, that if you don't keep an eye on, they will destroy your garden. So that's what the 8 of discs is talking about. You need to be very careful about them in your garden and what you're doing and dealing with. I feel like your diligence has paid off. You've worked very, very hard to get to the point that you are. And then the star is talking about your faith. It's talking about, so there's something that's far-reaching like a star, but you yourself have the energy of the star, the sun, the moon, the light, all illuminating things that are in the universe. You have that energy in you because that's how strong your energy is. But it's talking about how you have to reach for them to get to them, and you have been diligent and worked very hard for this, and you've reached for it. And then you got the Hierophant, which is talking about you have opened up your third eye. You've actually awakened, you've opened that third eye, and now you are at the point in this situation in your life where you are feeling very strong energy because of the diligence you've put in, and you've stepped into there, and you've allowed yourself to move up in that in the universe and in that energy. And just all it is saying, all of these cards, very, very lightly, one of them says, hey, just be careful about that one person. That's it. But all the rest of it is saying, you got this. You got this, Kristen. Just move forward. You are where you need to be. You are awakening. You are seeing things that you have never seen before. And you would like a reading of my dad. Of course, Kristen. Yes, that's what you wanted, and I missed it. Oh, wait. So, okay, yay, of my dad. So you wanted a mediumship reading of your dad, and I just gave you a tarot card reading. Perfect. There we go. So, Kristen and Kayla, are you guys sisters? No wonder every time I go to say something, I feel like I've got almost the same energy when I talk to you two. A little bit different, but almost the same. Okay, so Kristen would like a mediumship of her dad, and I totally missed it. So, you guys are sisters, aren't you? Because the dad just came in and said, my girls. Are you guys twins? You guys almost twins, because Dad's acting like you guys are twins. All this time, and I've had you guys both here, and when I would talk to one, and then I would talk to the other, I would think sometimes I had just spoken to you. You are twins. I was like, oh no, you are not twins, but you are sisters. Because your dad was like, my girls, my girls. And I felt like it was almost twin energy. But that's probably because you guys are very close, aren't you? In age and everything. Or at least very close in energy. If you're not twins, you should have been. Let's just put it that way. Although, who am I doing? I'm doing Kristen right now, right? Okay, so Kristen is more of the studious, sit down, will do her work. Kayla is very like, I have to have it perfect, but she doesn't like to sit down and do the work, right? Is that right? She will do it and she will get it done, but but it has to be perfect. But because of that perfection that needs for it to be perfect, sometimes she won't do the work because she feels like it won't end up perfect. And it's funny because Kristen's on Twitch and Kayla's on Facebook. Okay. And your father is coming in, Kristen, and he is talking to you, and he's talking to you about a zebra. And it looks like it's got pink stripes or orange. Okay, so I see pink stripes, I see orange stripes, I see blue stripes. Okay, is this the gum? The zebra gum from back in the day? What was that called? Babe, do you remember the name of that gum?
Fruit stripes.
Fruit stripes. Yes. Fruit stripes. I'm the perfectionist. The oldest one is the perfectionist, right? Who am I talking to? The oldest one is the perfectionist. The younger one is the studious one. But it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done and completed. Correct? She likes it to be perfect. But it just like she has to sit down and do it. It's almost like if you give her something, she will research the crap out of it. And she might not have it 100%, but it will be researched to the nth degree. Is that the younger one, Kristen? And then Kayla is the perfectionist. Did I get that right last time? Or did I say them right out loud right? I'm not sure. I was thinking the oldest one. Anyway, because you guys have such similar energy. It's crazy. You're going to be like my grandma and my aunt. When they crossed over, I have to ask them to separate. Like when other people come in, they'll be like, I can't tell who this is. I think it's your grandma or another lady. I can't tell. But then like the same things come through for both of them. So I have to ask them to separate in order to be able to communicate with one or the other. And I feel like that's the way it is with you two. And when you guys both pass, so mediums will be like, I'm not sure which one it is. It might be one, it might be two, it might be four people. I can't tell. They're just so many together. And that's the way it is sometimes. They piggyback on each other's energy, and your guys' energy piggybacks on each other. And Kristen is the one, I feel like, that is more studious and will do the research to the nth degree. But Kayla is more the one that is the perfectionist, and she won't start stuff if she feels like it's not going to be perfect. But Kristen, you are definitely going up. In fact, both of you are. Both of you are going up. You guys are both awakening. I feel like this is definitely talking about both of you when it comes to that. But Kristen, you need to be careful of that one person in your garden. But your father is saying that you... who has the slippers? So you ate the fruit stripes, right, Kristen? That's what I think I'm getting, is the fruit stripes, the gum that has like the zebra stripes or different colors. And then he's also talking about some sort of slippers with you, Kristen. I don't know why, but they look really fluffy, and they like in the 80s and the 90s, I think they had some that were like very early 90s, I think. It was very popular to have the like in the leather ones with like the fringe, like American Indian looking, like with beads and stuff on them. But yours look similar to that, but they are not that exact thing. I can't tell if they're his or yours, but they're like leather. They're like leather bound, but they don't have the full like American Indian look. Does that make sense to you, Kristen? I can't believe it's taken me this long to figure out that Kristen and Kayla were sisters. Although I can tell. I can, because when I do a reading, I just do it for that person, and then I move on, and I forget about that reading, and I go to the next one. So it's funny that finally you guys had them back to back, and now I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. So he's talking about the slippers, and he's talking about with you, specifically with the slippers, he's talking about your feet, and that I don't know what this is. This is interesting. I don't know. He's talking about your toes, and they go like this in the cold, and he's telling you to wear the slippers. That's what he's telling you, straight up. Okay. And he is saying that he's sorry that he has missed some of the fun. I feel like this has to do with the children as well. Some of the fun of being a grandparent and hanging out with the kids. But he says that you know that he's around. You know that he plays with them. He sees them. He plays with them. He talks to them. And he hangs out with them. Does one of your kids talk to the TV, or is there like, do you have a video of your dad that one of the kids will go and watch? I feel like your father's on the TV screen, and then your kid will talk to him. And this is to Kristen. And then That's kind of all that I'm getting from him right now, Christian. He's kind of backing away. He's like, okay, I said what I had to. Wear your slippers, apparently, and keep your feet warm. And he does come around. He does talk to your children. And I feel like there's something with the television with your kids and him. I don't know if they watch him on the television, but I just see him on the TV, and then I see them interacting with him. I don't know if there's videos of him that they talk to and they interact with, or if he is just like, if there's like a kid's show or something that reminds them of him or reminds you of him, and they talk to it. I'm not sure. I'm seeing that as well. Okay, and then Nick, you are next. And what was your question, Nick? What did you want? Did you want a tarot? Did you want... Okay, your husband's trying to tell you something. He passed about 4.5 years ago. You're all about finding love. You want love. Alright, what does Nick need to hear today? What does Nick need to... Woo! Woo! Alright. How about finding her love? Alright. We got some wands and some cups here. Alright. So I'm going to show you what came out. So you got the star, which is illuminating your faith and reaching for something that's a little bit further out there and bringing it back in, and knowing that that's where you are at. You are at a place right now where you are reaching and getting that energy from the stars, and dreaming that dream. And then I got the, you see that? The Six of Cups, which is talking about joy, and it has a male energy and a female energy, and they are coming together with their cups full, and they are with the fruits that are ripe. That is specifically talking about that you are in the flowers that are ripe, the flowers that are in full bloom. That you are definitely coming in and coming to that point where there is love in the air. And then I got a couple of interesting ones. I got the Princess of Wands, who is telling you that she is very enthusiastic. She runs headlong into stuff. She's kind of got she wants everything to be right, so she runs as fast as she can into something, and then she can be damaging. That's why she's so fiery, full of like desire and love, and just wants it all, so she runs into it. And sometimes that can be good, to be enthusiastic about something. It's great to have that enthusiasm, but you have to be careful and not let that fire damage you. And then you got the Ace of Wands, so you got two wands, and inspiration. I feel like this one is definitely telling you that this is how your soul feels with this one, but you need to pull that back and have that balance. See how we have the tie that has the feathers of the spirit. So you need to pull that energy back and bring in that more balanced energy. Maybe not be so enthusiastic, scaring everybody off, but bring in that energy. Yes, you can have that passion, you can have that desire, you can have that thing, but you need to kind of bring that energy in, pull it in a little bit, woo-saw it out, and know that you are still a star. You are reaching for the stars, and it is there for you. Just bring that energy in a little. Okay? Okay? That's what that's talking about. And that was for Nick. And then this will be for Tanu. Tanu is next if they are still here. If they are not, I will move on to Kayla, and then that will be the end. You're very welcome, Nick. You're very, very welcome. You got this. Don't worry, you got it. You got it. You got it. Urgh. I need to make a shirt with a ghost on it that says, you got it. You got this. It's all good. It's all good. You got this. I don't dream. I have night terrors. There is help for that. You can do some meditations. There are some sleeping meditations that help to bring in more positive energy. You can start working on, when it comes to in general, just bringing in that more. Funny thing is, my sister and I are not that close. However, it amazes me that we give off similar. You do. You guys both give off very, very similar energies. You don't have to be close to do that. It's just the energy that comes out of you guys is very, very similar. You will be on the other side, trust me. There's just things you both are learning on this side. Oh, good girl letting go. Good job letting go, Nick. I know, it's hard to get past, to let go of past relationships, and take minutes. Do some meditations. Medications are awesome and they are helpful, but they are only tools to help you get to the next step. They are not cures and cure-alls for things like mental health issues. So, what I always tell people is, if you start the process of knowing who I am today, and you can go onto my Facebook and you can go watch the empath, the video on empaths, and you can see, or you can go watch anybody's video on empaths, or learn what an empath is, and you will start seeing things, and I feel like you might be an empath, and that might be part of some of your issues. So go learn what an empath is, learn what they do, and keep in mind that some of the energy that other people have does rub off on you. You need to cleanse it and let it go. Breathe in the good shit, breathe out the bullshit. And let it all go. Yeah, I'm sure. Some of it will be chemical, but I feel like sometimes it is. We need to help. We need to use both our mental health and our medications to come together and make us one whole person. And you may never be 100% what you think you should be, but you will be 100% you. And that's important to remember. You'll be 100% you once you start being you and allowing yourself to be you and stop running from you. What? Breathe in the good shit, breathe out the bullshit? Maybe I should make a shirt that says that. All right. So it looks like Tanu is not here. So Kayla, you are next, and you wanted a reading of your mother, correct? Yes, this is your mother. Aw, what a cutie. So she comes in right away, and she's definitely talking about the cards. The cards that you both kind of got. Me, have I ever dealt with sleep paralysis? Kind of, yes. And every time it happens, I'll explain after I do the reading with your mother, because she's here. She's talking about the cards that you got that were with your sister. Both of you got very similar cards. The only difference is when I pulled the other cards, you didn't have the one person in the garden that was a problem. You got the sun, and you got the Hierophant, which is the spirituality, so the sun, or the star, I mean. So you got the star, which is that thing that you're reaching for, that faith, that reaching for, that light, the luminescent light that you're looking for, that you have in your soul. You're a very high vibrational energy being, and in that high vibrational energy, I feel like you're learning what that means, and you're going up, and you're going to the next levels, right? Your mom always dressed you guys up like twins? That's so funny. Oh my gosh. I wonder if That's why I got twins earlier. And then she's saying that that Hierophant that we got, right? So that you both got was about your guys' both your spirituality is very very high. You have such high vibrational energy. You are like the Hierophant. Your whole being, your whole soul is very very high vibrational. So your mom wants to bring up for you specifically, Kayla, that you first off, she's bringing up something that looks like peanut butter. Oh, it's not peanut butter. I know what it is. It's chocolate and hazelnut Nutella. She bring up Nutella, by the way, just randomly, just in the middle of this. She was like, oh, by the way, bring up Nutella. I don't know if you're eating it right now, or if you just ate a jar of it, or you just like scoop it. You have a jar that you've been scooping out recently. But she's talking about, she's like, I've seen this. Or if maybe she did it, but either way, she's bringing up the jar of Nutella in the middle of this. But she's also saying that you definitely have that in you, but you're afraid and to stop being so afraid of yourself and your own soul and what the next step is, because she says, just step it. Just take the step forward. Just move forward with it. Just go. Let the chariot take you to the next place. I think we've gotten the chariot before. She keeps bringing up food randomly. Your love of something, and she said it, and I didn't see what it was. It sounds like Annie, but it's not Annie. Your love of something, and I know it's not Annie. It's not jelly. Something. I'm just leave that in the air to just permeate the air, and you can you can grab it all you want to. Let me know what you think. Okay, so she's also bringing up the child in the picture and their soul, and how she is so happy for this child's soul. The child is very excited about life, very outgoing, and she loves seeing that. She sees a side of him that was she sees a side of you with your kids that she never saw when you were when you were a kid, and she always wondered, well, what is she gonna be like as a mom? She loved seeing that. Oh, I love Annie, so that makes sense. That makes sense. I thought it was food, but because she kept showing me the Nutella, but then she said, I love Annie, so I didn't know that. Obviously, I wouldn't know that, but she's bringing up the kids, their energy, your energy, coming together and saying that you are such an amazing mom. She loves watching you be a mom. That's one of her favorite things she loves to do. She'll just sit back and she just loves watching you be a mom. She says you have a lot of patience, a lot more patience than she ever expected out of you, she says, as a mom. And she loves that you work so hard to be the good mom that you are. Really? You keep Nutella in your work bag every month? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You just eat it? She says she knows about it. And then that's it. That's all I've got from her. She is pulling away. Is there anything? She eats it away from the kids. I would too. Trust me, I would. Okay, everybody. I think that's it for the day. And peanut butter? So you do both. Peanut butter and Nutella. I don't blame you. I love peanut butter. Yes, totally is. It's a total guilty pleasure. I love it. I take peanut butter, and I will take, because I'm allergic to milk, so I'll take peanut butter, but I'll take the Hershey's syrup that you put into milk. It has no milk in it. If you get the dark chocolate one, And I'll put it like on the peanut butter and eat it that way. So it's not Nutella, but it's the closest thing I can get to. She's bringing out my files. Yes, yes, peanut butter. Mmm. Hello, Witch the Lilith. How are you? How you doing? Hi, D Dandy. Did I just get raided? Aw, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Hi, Dormier. How are you? Raid. It's nice to meet you guys too. Thanks for coming over. Well, now I have to stay for a little bit longer. I was gonna go, but not if there's a raid. I have to stay for a little bit. Who is that? I couldn't read it. Yes, Kayla, yes. Go ahead, ask your mom a question. What is it? Just so for everybody that came over from the raid, I'm a medium, so I am doing a mediumship reading. I'm speaking to Kayla's mother who has passed right now. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Doing wonderful. Just hanging out with everybody, answering questions, you know, talking to the dead people and the spirits. Oh no! Yes, Nick, when I do a live, I always ask for you guys to send it right here to my Facebook. And then I look at the picture of the person who passed. So you send me a picture of the person who passed. Thanks! It's okay. It's okay. I will probably be back tomorrow. I'm actually going to be, in a few minutes, I'm going to be going over to my Patreon. So if you guys want to go there to my Patreon, I'm going to do a video there. But I'm going to be doing it on the life hacks. I'm doing life hacks over there. It doesn't have to be the most recent, but... Trag over days, is that your name? Ah, hi! Oh, I love that heart. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty. But I will be back here probably tomorrow. Usually I'm here between between 9 and 10, not 8, between 9 and 10, East Coast time, New York time. My husband says hi to my mom, and I wanted to find out how she feels about her current living situation, if she is happy with her kids and grandkids. Is she with her mom? Yes, she is with her mom. She is, she says, well, your living situation is a little odd, a little awkward, she said, but, you know, it is what it is for now. I feel like this might be a transition type thing, like you might be moving on to something else. That's what she's kind of letting me know. And of course she's happy with the kids and the grandkids. One of the kids, I believe, is doing something illegal that they're not supposed to be doing, just so you know. So she says, I do know about that. I do see that. It's not necessarily something I would have wanted my child to do, but I do know that they just need a lot of love right now. Actually, no, I'm not in New York City. No, I'm actually in Delaware. But hi, neighbor. A couple states away, not very far. I'm Brazilian. It means I bring truce. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. Trag over dates. Is it try let me see if I can get this right. So Brazilian, is that like, so I learned Spanish when I was a kid. It's a male, Kristen. It's a male, I believe. I don't know if it's a brother of your guys's or if she had a male child. Close enough. We can still be neighbors. You're very welcome, Kayla. You're very welcome. My pleasure. My pleasure. Still East Coast. Yeah, not that far. I'm from California, so you know. originally. So, you know, Delaware's much, much closer. You're very, very welcome. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm going over to my Patreon, like I said. So if you guys want to follow me there, I do like life hack type things. I'll be over there in a little bit. I can't send audio. Oh, it's okay. Trager, let me see here. Is it Tragoverdades? Or Dades? Tragoverdades? Obe. Tragoberdades. Is that right? I tried. Give me a few minutes because I gotta get some lunch, but I will be back in a few minutes. But I'm gonna do a card for everybody before I leave, so. What is it? Whoa! Whoa! Holy crap, you guys' cards just went flying again before I leave. If you would like a mediumship reading, yes. Yes, Cassandra, if you would like a mediumship reading, like I said, I'll probably be back here tomorrow between 9 and 10 East Coast time. Our time, Cassandra. And then you just send a picture of your past loved one. If you would like a mediumship reading, you send a picture of your past loved one to that one. And then I also, just so you guys all know, I do paid readings on the side, full readings on the side as well. But holy, all these cards kept coming up to. Well, I shouldn't say all these cards, but two of these cards kept coming up so many times today. So we got the Star. And then the Wheel of Flow. So we got the Star. Come on. We got the Star. So that is definitely letting everybody know that we are moving up in our energy. We are reaching for the stars. We are grabbing on, and we are opening our third eye in that. And then we got the Wheel of Flow, which is saying that the energy of the earth, the flow of the earth is opening up and giving us fortune. See, we all got fortune. So you're going to be getting all that fortune coming in. The energy of the universe is definitely bringing in the fortune for us, whether it is money or love or something along those lines, whatever it is that you are wanting and desiring and bringing in with your manifesting. And then we got the Aeon, which is definitely, again, talking about that so this is, come on, there we go, the Aeon. So see all the spirits and souls, everything is moving up to the next level in the next dimension in your leveling up in the spiritual side of you. And all of that, and then we got the Six of Wands, which is talking about victory. We got all good cards. All of us did. This is for the end for everybody. The Six of Wands, victory. We've won. Look at with a pure heart of gold, and people are standing around and celebrating us because we have had victory. Christian. Trego verdades. Was that right? You said yes. I hope that's what it is. Trego verdades. I think I got it somewhat. But it means the truth of the matter, right? I bring truths. That's what it means. I bring truths. I love that. I love that. That is awesome. And we got cards today that say we got this. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna stay in the fight. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep moving forward. And we are definitely advancing and moving up. We are ascending in our spiritual realm. Yay! Yay! Good. I did it. Let's see here. And so we are going to have our sword and our shield with lots of love today. You're bringing in your love with your sword and your shield, and you're ready for the day. I put those on there. All right. You don't know what they are? Well, actually, I have, so on my Facebook, my YouTube page, sorry, my YouTube page right there, I have the introduction to my spiritual development class. And then over on the Patreon, which is $5 a month, you have access to everything over there. I'm in the process of continuing to put up the videos that I did that are the rest of my classes. So I have 6 other classes that are part of my spiritual development. And if you would like to, you can be a part of that, Cassandra. And I bet you are amazing at it, because I can feel that your energy is very, very happy, very Cassandra, you got this. Tomorrow, probably between 9 and Eastern, East Coast time, so New York time. All right, I will see you all later. Bye.